Today I'm across the road at another property, and I want to show you what they're doing up here. They're doing what I'm going to be doing, and if you look behind me you'll see that they have a grid system of steel framing to hold what will be cement board. They've done it on 2 levels. I'll go upstairs and I'll show you. We're now upstairs. It's a bit quieter here, even though there's a noise from the road. This upstairs is an identical floor area as that of downstairs. It's going to be 2 apartments being built by the brother, and the other brother is overseas in America. This is the system. He's doing it a little bit more than I will be doing on our own property, but the principle is the same. They're using a bit like a top hat as the support for the sheeting, which I believe they will be connecting to the steel that is coming through the slab. At this point in time they've just anchored certain points to the bulkhead. It's all been pop riveted, drilled, pop riveted. It did take them quite some time because they're very meticulous about how they did it. But it's a good result in the end. They're using the same moulding as a stiff back in the middle. I probably would have put a higher one than that, but that's their choice. But this is about 2 inches wide, 1.75 by, I'd say, 5/8 uprights on the edges, which gives us a reasonable amount of strength. They're set at about 400 centres to carry the weight of the cement board, the HardieFlex. In our case we're going to use insulated plasterboard. When I say insulated, it will have a sheet of foil on the back, and I'm also going to install BATS insulation, which is a Australian product, I believe, but it is available here in the Philippines. Most things are available here, and they're not as expensive as one might think. But this is what they're doing, and they're also outside. They have a scaffold that they've bought. They're putting what I call cages around the whole house. I'm not quite sure why, maybe for security. But that's their choice. A lot of work in that too. It's all hand welded, hand bent. In the distance there, just to give you a perspective, our house is in the corner, just to the left of the picture. And the big one in front is Jane's brother-in-law and sister's house. And behind the trees over here, I'm not sure whether you can actually see it. Not really, but these are the tiles they're using to clad the outside of the veranda out the front. This is their layout of the kitchen. They do the formwork in hollow blocks and a solid concrete top. And that's where they either put tiles or granite tops. An interesting centerpiece here. I believe it's a sort of a island. Not sure how they're going to finish that. Again, everybody has a different idea in their homes. But this is what is happening here. Everywhere around the place there are people doing some kind of work. They finance a lot of this stuff from their relatives overseas. So they stop and they start as the money becomes available. And that's how things are done here. We don't have the same problem of worrying about a mortgage, because the mortgage is really non-existent here. People tend to just get things done and pay for them as they go, which I think is a much better way. You look around the window here, they form that whole surrounding to the window in solid sand and cement. It's amazing what they can do. It's all done by hand. This is another one that's been finished as well. We're waiting for the windows, obviously. Again, when the window becomes available is when the money becomes available. This is, again, all done by hand. It's all sort of beautifully made. There are lots of videos available on YouTube that can show you, mainly coming from China or Vietnam, Cambodia. It's very popular over there. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Most importantly, please subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it helps to boost our viewers